Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about the job search, just some thoughts and kind of like a rant that I've had over the past couple months of what I've experienced through the job search. I'm going to tell you what this is not. This is not how to get a job or like what you can do to better your job search. So there's definitely way more qualified people online, Google, whatever, on YouTube that can help you out with that. But hopefully this video will help any one person out just feel a little bit better about what they've been going through for the job search, especially the post-grad job search, which is where I'm at right now. First thing I wanted to talk about was kind of how the job search makes me feel, and kind of, I've talked to a couple other people about this too. To sum it up, it's disheartening as fuck. It's super depressing. It's like the first couple weeks I spent job searching, I was like, oh fuck yeah, I'm really confident. I'm just blasting out all these emails, like cover letters, whatever. But it felt like I was just kind of throwing them into the void after a while. Like 2 weeks, I get some rejections. By week 3, I'm pretty sure they've ghosted me. And it's what's kind of funny is that it's bad enough that I'm like getting ghosted by girls or whatever, but now it's like, dang, I got like freaking Starbucks and like Google ghosting me too. Or even like really small random companies are ghosting, like I don't know. So let me see what else I want to talk about. I'm getting sidetracked. So what I'm trying to say is that it's disheartening and it really makes you lose faith in the system, really. Like, oh, like I have this degree, I just graduated, I'm looking for a job, like nothing's clicking, especially like I'm trying to switch career paths, and especially for those people that are trying to switch career paths. And I think that I sort of came to the wrong mindset after like 2 or 3 weeks of doing that. I was starting to get depressed, like, oh, they're just like gone now. And I was like waiting and hoping and wishing like, oh, this company's gonna call me back. Like, but I kind of realized that that's kind of the way you have to think of it, like the void. Like you cast it out, like just like throw a paper airplane. That's your resume. Just throw that into the ocean, and it's gone. Like don't expect anything of it. And if they do want you, they'll email you back. I think that's pretty good advice for talking to girls too. That's totally different, but I don't know. Just like don't hold any expectations for whether or not a company's gonna hit you up again. You have to be okay with them just not getting back to you at all. Second thing I want to talk about is how you're not alone. And it's kind of tough because you're in your computer like hours a day and you're just grinding away. And it was especially tough for me because I was working this job at this restaurant, and I would have friends come in and they would order food and stuff, and I'd be serving them or I'd be cleaning their table. And it was weird because they were my peers in school. And okay, maybe this is just from my experience, this what I'm about to recall, but it just felt weird to me. I was like they have jobs and I don't, and I felt like kind of embarrassed. And because we were both students in the same classes, we did the same stuff, similar internships, whatever. And maybe I don't have the mental fortitude for it, but it just was really like, put me in like a really weird feeling, And I know people are like, oh, everyone goes at their own pace, And I get that, but it's just not that easy to really like internalize that. Yeah, everyone goes at their own pace, but like it still sucks. But sorry, I'm getting sidetracked again. But I was talking to other friends, and even a lot of the ones that do have jobs, a lot of those people spent months looking for them. 3, 5, 7 months on the job search, before they finally got the job. And I was talking to my friends recently, and he said something to me. He was like, I was telling him about how I was having trouble finding a job, and he was an exchange student. He's in England now, so we were just Skyping, catching up. And he was like, you told me something last year. Despite all the rejections I've gotten, I only need one yes to get the job. And then he told me that, and I was like, oh, I totally forgot that. And it's really, really nice to like have someone there to reassure you, especially after they've been through it. Like after they've been through months of job search, they really understand your struggle. but they've gone like, and they've succeeded, you know? So that kind of leads really perfectly into the third, you know, and final thought I wanted to talk about is kind of like the mindset that you want to have for like the job search. And so after like the first month of searching, I started getting a little depressed. And I was just looking on Reddit forums, other online forums, like trying to be like, oh, like the job search, how's it been for you? Kind of like this talk, right? And it was super depressing. People were angry, people were mad, people were frustrated about months of searching. And I was just reading them for like hours, and at the end I realized like, holy shit, like I'm even more angry / mad / frustrated / sad, and it's not healthy, you know? I was like realizing that, for me at least, it was like this downward spiral of like self-pity, and that wasn't the kind of person, or the kind of mindset I wanted to have about, you know, the job search, or like even something that you fail at a lot in life. You know, it's like bigger than that. And that's when I realized, like, that's not what I want this talk to be about, especially, you know? I don't want this talk to be like, oh, you know, poor me, poor Thomas can't get a job. It's more like, look, like, tough shit happens, it's life, like, you're gonna get through it, it's gonna be okay, eventually, you know? But it's hard to realize that in the moment, so that's kind of why I'm doing this, to remind both myself, and hopefully, you know, other people, if they happen to find this video, that it's gonna be okay, that you just gotta stick in there, you know, just keep grinding. Eventually your hard work, right, is gonna come to a crossroads of the right place and the right time, and you're gonna have to just keep working hard until you get to that point, and who knows when it's gonna be, but you're gonna be there, and you're gonna be ready, you know? So just keep working, keep applying, stick in there and grind, and good luck.